Dr. Wu here, and I'm going to take this survey, a study of mental health among Hong Kong USpace students. Thank you for the introduction and also the disclaimer. I'm going to say I'm a male. I am presumably in year 2. Let's go social sciences and law. I'm part-time. I do. Level of stress studying in Hong Kong USpace, sure, very high. How often do you feel stress when you study in Hong Kong USpace? Always. What type of factors affect more of your mental health? I'm not sure if that's the right phrasing. Which factor most affects your mental health? Maybe you can constrain the choice. Like you can tick more than one. Is that what you really want? Or do you want people to be forced to choose something? Not sure. If you chose academic pressure, which aspect from it affects you the most? Okay, well, I guess you can sub-select grades. So the actual grades as opposed to the exams which create the grades. I mean, workload, doesn't that include exams and grades? What about homework? What is homework different from exams and grades? I guess. Like assessments, numbers, time, effort. I guess. Grades. If you chose social pressure, I didn't choose social pressure. How likely would your mental health affect your sleep? So this is a hypothetical question. Do you want to be more specific? Like how, I mean, this is very likely. For example, if I have excellent mental health, wouldn't I sleep well? So, I'm not sure if you want to ask this kind of question because doesn't mental health affect sleep quality, whether it's good or bad? Maybe it's correlated. So I have excellent mental health, so I have excellent sleep quality. And maybe you want people to reflect, not have this hypothetical scenario. Like it's a probability as opposed to a reflection question like how often does your mental health disturb your sleep quality? And then you can have like a frequency, never or always. Okay, so consider that. But then you have the question that I think I was just trying to get at. And maybe this one will get you a clearer answer than 7. To what extent? Okay, try to what extent? I mean, this is someone's perception. I guess it's a strongly negative impact. So my mental health, whether it's good or bad, negatively impacts my study motivation or participation. Kindly remember that mental health can be like, everyone can be fine or everyone can be not fine. So my excellent mental health affects my study motivation or class participation. Negatively, I guess. Do you think your mental well-being affects your assignment completion? Yes, I think my mental well-being affects everything. So maybe you want to ask something more specific about positive mental well-being or negative mental well-being, because my view is mental well-being affects everything, just like your physical well-being affects everything. Maybe you want to allow people to select more than one for this item. I'm going to dance. Least likely. But what if you don't have persistent anxiety or low mood? Well, you would still have to choose. And you'd still have to choose a source, but it's not necessarily professional. Okay. Okay. Do you think the school has enough mental health? Maybe. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, that's another choice. You actually don't know. So maybe instead of yes or no, you can have I don't know as well. Who do you think the school can improve? How do you think the school can improve mental health support? Universal basic income.